What's up, guys? It's Jared here again with the Can Man podcast. Once again, I'm not joined by 8Z Birds. Doing this one alone again. That's because these last two I've done alone have been dark spots of sports for him. Of course, the MLB was the last episode without him. And now we're on to the NHL. I will be playing as my favorite team, the Minnesota Wild, against my second favorite team, the Philadelphia Flyers. I guess I'll just quickly say my favorite player from the Wild is Zach Parise in terms of a career. But in terms of right now, well, actually that's hard. My favorite player from the Wild, I like a lot. I like Alex Stalock. And there's the XL Energy Center. I've been there a few times. Why are people watching? I don't want people watching. Go watch the Can Man podcast when it's actually out. Like, come on. Go over to Bulldog Entertainment. Watch the Can Man podcast when I actually release it. Well, we're at the XL Energy Center playing this game. And we'll be talking about the NHL playoffs. But first, I was going to say my favorite player from the Wild. It's kind of hard because I like JT Brown. I like Alex Stalock. They both went to UMD. That's, of course, the University of Minnesota Duluth, my favorite college. Let's get that over to Spurgeon. He's going to not be able to score on that. But, so that's kind of hard for me. It could be between those. It could be Parise. But, yeah, I'd go with one of those three. Stalock, JT Brown, Zach Parise, one of them. My favorite player on the Philadelphia Flyers is gotta be, I would say it's probably Carter Hart. Yeah. Of course. Ooh, that's Nolan Patrick with the goal. Right? Am I right on that? I think that was him. What's his name, right? Not tripping? Yeah, it's Nolan Patrick. Assisted by Sanheim, and I didn't see the second assist. I should have been paying attention. Not a good start, though. But we are not here to talk about our... We're not here to talk about this game. We are here to talk about my NHL playoffs and who I got making the playoffs. So let's start it off with the West. In the West, we got the 1 seed Winnipeg Jets. I got them winning in the Central, taking on the 8 seed Arizona Coyotes. The 2 seed San Jose Sharks versus the 7 seed Colorado Avalanche. And then the 3 seed Calgary Flames taking on the Vegas Golden Knights, and St. Louis and Dallas being the last two making it out of the Central. I got Winnipeg taking down Arizona in, let's say, 5, because I think Arizona can take 1 from them, but in the end, I still got Winnipeg winning it. Let's get the puck, guys. San Jose is going to take down Colorado. Nothing personal. I actually kind of like Colorado other than the fact that they're in the Central and I like the Wild. But I'll say San Jose takes on Colorado in 7. Colorado can put up a fight, but in the end, it's just going to be not their year. Yeah, there's Parise in the box. Anyway, Calgary's going to lose to Vegas, and I'm going to say 6. I think Calgary can try and fight, but once again, this just isn't going to be their year. They're going to go down. I don't think that they got enough. Johnny Hockey's not going to be helping them enough this year. Johnny Hockey's only like 5'6". Yeah. Okay, that was a joke about Johnny Hockey's height. Johnny Gaudreau is not going to be enough, though, for this Calgary Flames team this year. They're going to lose. They're losing in 6 games, I believe I said, to Vegas. And St. Louis, your defending Stanley Cup champions, are going to take down the Dallas Stars in 4 games. I'm going to give St. Louis some confidence there. I'm going to say they sweep Dallas. And then on the eastern side, well, I gotta extend this out so I can take some time. I'll talk about Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg's going to be good this year. I'm just going to go over what I think of each team. There's another goal. Is that, yeah, that's cool. Alright, whatever. Should be captain. Claude Giroux's old now. Let's give it to this guy. I think he's still on the Flyers. Well, Winnipeg, I got winning the Central this year. I think that Nashville's is not even going to make the playoffs. They won it last year. And then I got St. Louis coming in second and Dallas in third. I got Minnesota 9 making the playoffs. I don't think the Wild are going to be good this year. I hope for their sake they're not good this year. We need to just tank and get good picks. In terms of San Jose and Colorado, I got San Jose winning their division. It's the Atlantic, or no, it's the Pacific. I got San Jose winning the Pacific with Calgary in second, Vegas in third, and then Arizona in fourth. I didn't mention I got Colorado coming in fourth in the Central, being that wild card. And yeah, so that's how I got my top 4 in each division, stacking up with my, of course, top 3 from each division making the playoffs and 2 wild cards. Oh, Brian Elliott's starting for the Flyers. I didn't even notice. I was just assuming that they'd be starting Carter Hart in net. And there's JT Brown going for a hit, number 23. But yeah, so I got that. Me in my next round of the playoffs, you know, you have Winnipeg, San Jose, Vegas, and St. Louis. But we're not going to... Well, actually, why don't we go? I believe then it would be Winnipeg versus Dallas and San Jose versus Vegas. I got Winnipeg taken down... Or no, not Dallas. Dallas didn't win. I don't know why I thought Dallas won. It would be Winnipeg versus St. Louis, I believe. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it goes by division, doesn't it? Because the NHL is weird, where divisions advance and they face each other. So it would be Winnipeg versus St. Louis and San Jose versus the Vegas Golden Knights. I got Winnipeg taking down St. No. You know what? I'll say Winnipeg comes to an end. They're not ready yet. St. Louis is going to take down the Winnipeg Jets in 7 games to advance to the Western Conference Finals. And there's a goal. Jason Zucker. But Winnipeg will lose to St. Louis in 6 games, meaning St. Louis advances to the Western Conference Finals, where they will face the winner of San Jose versus Vegas. And I got San Jose winning that in 6 games. Meaning St. Louis versus San Jose in the Western Conference Finals. I'm going to give it to St. Louis. San Jose's run's coming to an end. St. Louis takes down San Jose in 5 games. Yep. Meaning we move now on to the Eastern, where we got Tampa Bay taking on the New Jersey Devils. The New York Islanders taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. The Boston Bruins versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. And finally, the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Washington Capitals. Come on, get that puck back. In that first game, I got Tampa Bay getting taken down by New Jersey. I know. Tampa Bay, 2 years in a row losing in that first round to an 8th seed. Ain't that something? Well, it's going to happen. New Jersey's going to take down Tampa Bay in 7 games. They're not getting swept again. No. New Jersey will just overpower them. PK Subban, Taylor Hall, Jack Hughes. Yeah. I'm just giving it to New Jersey. And then I got the Islanders taking down Carolina. Carolina barely made the playoffs for me. I didn't know who was going to take that 7 seed there, also known as the second wild card. I gave the second wild card over to Carolina. It was kind of debatable. I didn't know who I was going to let in, but I determined that in terms of the teams I was looking at that I thought were playoff teams, I don't have Columbus making it, so I gave it to... Because Columbus lost Panarin, they lost Bobrovsky. I think they're out of it now. So I gave it to Carolina here to make the playoffs. But I don't think Carolina lasts long. New Jersey's going to make up for... Didn't they lose in the first round last year, I believe? No, they won in the first round. They took down... Yeah, they won. Was it them that took down Tampa Bay? I don't think so. Either way, I got... Or no, they took down Washington? I want to say they took down Washington. Either way, I got the New York Islanders advancing. Let's give them 4 games. I think they just sweep Carolina. No, I think Carolina can take 2. Let's go 6 games. Then the New York Islanders advance. We'll then take Boston and Toronto. Boston's going to win in 7 games. Boston always wins. Boston wins in 7 games. Pittsburgh versus Washington. I got Pittsburgh winning. Washington, I just don't know about them this year. Pittsburgh will take that in 7 games. That'll go all 7. That'll go the distance. And that would mean we now have Tampa Bay taking on Pittsburgh and the Islanders versus the Bruins. We have New Jersey. I keep trying to think that W next to the team means it for the other side. No, New Jersey I just screwed up there and thought Tampa Bay advanced because they have a higher seed. New Jersey versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to take... No. New Jersey's going to keep this Cinderella run going. PK Subban, Jack Hughes, Taylor Hall, Wayne Simmons. They're just going to overpower Pittsburgh. New Jersey's going to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Bruins will take down the New York Islanders in 7 games. I got both of them going 7 games. And that means that the New Jersey Devils will meet the Boston Bruins in the Eastern Conference Finals, where finally I have New Jersey losing. I think New Jersey will lose in 6 games to Boston. I think Boston will just overpower them, and yeah. So once New Jersey's overpowered by Boston, that would mean it would be St. Louis versus New Jersey. Boston. So St. Louis versus Boston again? Is that what I'm saying? I think so. And I'm going to have this go the other way. Boston wins in 7 games. Carson Kuhlman, he lost in 2017 in Chicago in the Frozen Four. Then came back the next year, 2018. Won the national championship for the University of Minnesota Duluth in XL Energy Center, where we're playing right now. Won it in this building. He's going to do that in the pros. Lost the Stanley Cup last year with the Bruins. And this year, he's going to come back. The Bruins are going to come back. They'll take down the Blues in 7 games. Meaning, your Stanley Cup champions this year, I got the Boston Bruins. Now, in terms of the Wild, I just think the Wild are too young. I'll talk about the Wild, and I'll talk about Philadelphia, who I both have missing the playoffs. In terms of the Wild, I think the Wild are too young, and the old guys they got are hurting their chances of winning anytime soon. Parise's past his prime. He's not what he used to be anymore. Suter's skills can work at a good rate, but I don't think that Suter is going to be enough. Matt Zuccarello, I thought that was a stupid signing for the Wild. Because the Wild are just at this point where they need to lose. They're young, and the old guys they got are not playoff like veterans that you want. So in terms of like the Wild, I think that they're too young to make the playoffs yet, and have a run. Because I don't think the Wild. I don't know. The Wild are so odd. They could be good, but I don't think they will be. And I got them missing the playoffs. And then with Philadelphia, Philadelphia's kind of odd. They're a pretty bad team. I mean, I like them, but neither team I like in hockey really wins a lot. And I don't see the Flyers doing anything this year. I'd love if the Flyers or the Wild do anything. I mean, that'd be awesome. It'd be pretty cool if they could meet in the Stanley Cup Finals, but that's not going to happen. No, it's not. No way that they meet. We just got to finish up this game. It's not going to take that long. It's only 3-minute periods. I knew this wasn't going to be a long episode. Just talking about the playoffs and about some teams. Yeah, but in terms of Tampa Bay, I don't know with Tampa Bay. They're odd. I just see them losing again. Like, I think that the Devils are going to be good this year. They'll be a fun team to watch. I hope Jack Hughes really develops into this fun guy to watch this year. And I would also, I like that they went out and got PK Subban to have her on. They already have Taylor Hall. Their team's like so good in terms of who they've drafted. I mean, and like when I'm drafted, but like traded that 1-for-1 Adam Larson for Taylor Hall. Look what that's turned into. I mean, it's insane. And then with another team I almost let in was Montreal. And Montreal I didn't put in because I don't know about them. Like, they were close to making the playoffs. And I know, they got Cole Caulfield, alright? You don't need to tell me they got Cole Caulfield, alright? I am the biggest Cole Caulfield supporter. I wanted him on the Wild so bad. I was so mad when they passed up on him. Like, I just don't know if Caulfield's enough to get Montreal into the playoffs. I don't even think if the Wild had Cole Caulfield, I wouldn't have let them in the playoffs. That's going to seal the game. That's going to seal the game, yeah. Let's just empty the net for a chance. But I really hope Cole Caulfield has a really good career. But I just don't think he's enough. No. That should bring us to an end now. But yeah, I in terms of the teams I'm leaving out of the playoffs, a lot of them I just don't know about. The Chicago Blackhawks, they got Kirby Dach in the draft. He's their number one prospect now, I believe. The Blackhawks are kind of getting to that point where they won a bunch of titles. Now they're over into that, getting old. All the guys are gonna start to be gone. Alright, let's just run this clock out, guys. Let's not let up another goal. Alright, that'll be it. I'll start outering it. It's been missed a little easy. Add me on PlayStation if you want. Missile Easy 11. He's still not here, but don't add AZ Birds. That's my parting words. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Maybe we'll be joined by AZ Birds again. Oh.